Alright, hello everyone. It's February 1st, so pretty much the middle of winter. Me checking on these bees here today. And let's see, I think in my last episode I made these sugar frames. You see it here. I made a few of these actually. Unfortunately, I slipped in the snow and ended up breaking this one. You can see there's a crack right there. But really don't bother it. I mean, the wires held it in, and so that'll just give it more surface area for the bees. So I'm gonna look at these bees and see if they're. Well, first I want to know if they're still alive. And second, I want to kind of see how much food they still have. You can see what the bees bring out of the hive on warm days. This is basically their poop. They fly out of the hive, land in a warm spot, deposited it, and then they fly back in. This is a good sign because it means they've been active. It also means they've been able to do that. Yeah, you don't want them to have to be holding it in all winter. It's never good for anyone. It's alright, I can still hear buzzing. Just blow a little warm air into the entrance and I can hear them responding to it. It's a little cold today, but fortunately this is the only day I can be here, so let's go ahead and look at them. Not sure if the lid's froze down or if the bees have glued it, but either way, it's pretty stuck. Just got it there. Okay, there's some bees. Look alright. Quite a few dead ones, but kind of expect that. Yeah, it looks like they got plenty of food. Yeah, they're good on food, as you can see, but all these frames are completely full still. So this cold weather is actually good for them because they don't eat as much food. Let's just box them back up then. Wonder how. Let me check. Yeah, it's a good sized cluster. That's good. Alright, so these guys are good. They'll probably be just fine. Yeah, gotta close that up. Alright, let's go look at the other hive. Alright. This hive looks like it's got quite a few dead bees. And I don't see very much scat on the outside. But yeah, they're doing fine. You can hear them in there. Let's go ahead and see if they need a little extra food though. Alright. Looks like they still have food, but they've definitely been tapping it. Let's try to get an idea where the cluster is and how much food they have. Alright, there's the cluster. It's kind of small, but they look alright. They also look like they might have enough food. You can see the clusters over there, kind of up in the middle of the top box. They've got a little bit of food left, but I'm going to go ahead and give them a little bit more. They're probably alright, but better put this in just in case. Yeah, it slides in there just fine. If they have honey, they won't even touch that. But if they run out of honey, they're going to need it. Let's make sure that gap's there. Alright. Yeah, they've got enough honey that if spring comes on time, they'll be just fine. But if spring comes later, we get some bad weather early in the year, and they may not have enough. But overall, they look pretty good. Looks like the sun just come out. Alright. The cows can't step over it either, huh? Let's see how these guys are doing. Ah, yeah, they're fine. They're there. I'm not sure if I want to take the lid off this or not. Yeah, look at her. Let's take it off. It's a nice lid. I need to make another one just like that for the hive at school. See if I can figure out how big the cluster is. Sounds like they're towards the bottom of the hive. Let's see if we can figure out how much honey they got. Oh dear. Gonna need my knife. Empty, empty, empty. Most of these seem empty. Oh, that one's full. And not completely full. Careful. Oh, we broke it. Yeah, it's a problem with the cold. Things break. Here, go ahead and take that out of there. Oh, this thing. Just break it off there. Alright. There's quite a few dead bees. Go ahead and get that piece. I can't, it's stuck. Okay. There's quite a few dead bees in here. It's never good. There we go. I'd say they've got honey. Alright, yeah, that one's full. See that? Alright, sounds like the bees are right here. Think we should open it up and look at them, or leave them be?
I don't think I'd disturb them right up to the cluster.
Well, I want to know how much honey they have, so I know if I need to feed them or not. They look like they're low. Alright, so here's the cluster. And they're nearly out of honey. Alright. Let's go ahead and leave them alone. Saw what I need to see. These guys are going to need a little something. You know, I think what happened here is that hive up on the mine dump probably robbed these guys. Because these had a lot more honey than this. They should have more. So I think what happened is those up there realized they were low, and they just started robbing this hive And that's why they were able to get so much honey in the last, just before winter started. Yeah. Go ahead and take those gaps up so it doesn't get as cold, huh? Alright. It's good I know about that. Unfortunately, I don't have any frames that I can fit down in here. So I'll have to think of something for them.
Take this one and fill it with your sugar.
Just pour sugar in it?
Yep, do the same thing you did with the other ones.
I guess that'll work. Kind of ruins the frame though.
They'll make you one.
Alright. Alright, made it. This is the hive up in the canyon. See up here? There's quite a bit of snow. Over there when I was walking, it's about 3 feet deep in places. Had to come most of the way up under my own power. The four-wheeler wouldn't make it. But let's have a look at those bees. Oh yeah, they're doing fine. Well, I keep saying that, but I can hear them buzzing. Let's check out how much food they've got. Set that down for a minute. Okay, I can tell you right now they haven't been getting enough ventilation. See how wet this is? I don't know if you can see. A nice wet spot where the hive is, and then this water freezes. It's a nice cluster there. Looks like they got plenty of honey too. They're probably fine, but let's open up a little vent hole here, shall we? Just kind of fold this corner over a little bit there. That ought to help. Other than that, they look fine. See how much honey they actually have. Oops. Yeah, all these frames are still empty, but hopefully next year they'll get filled up, huh? Okay, that's mostly empty, but this is mostly full. Since I took the trouble of hiking up here, I figured I may as well put this frame in so they just have more food. They probably won't even touch it, but I figure it couldn't hurt. Let's go ahead and package them up. Alright, got it closed. Took a bit of persuasion. I think the weather's caused the wood to warp or something. So that's something to look into, I guess. Looks like the bees are coming out of the entrances. That looks just fine. Got a little vent hole there now. Alright, they're gonna do fine. They'll be kicking in the spring pretty good. So, I'm gonna go. Oh, poor guy. See, this is what's wrong with bees flying outside during the winter. I don't know if you can see right here, but a bee just landed in the snow. The snow's made him cold. So now he can't fly again. See that? Alright, I'm at the Grantsville hive. Let's see how she's doing. And there's bees. Sounds like quite a lot of bees, actually. You can even see them in there. See how they're doing on food. There we are. Oh, look at that nice cluster. I don't know if y'all can see this, but you can see there's bees. And then no bees. There's plenty of honey there. Yeah, these girls are set. In the spring I'll be able to make several more hives out of this one. Alright, I think that's it.